So yesterday we were discussing about material cost. If I am not wrong, I say material, everything is done, right? So we are left with RTPs and PYPs. Shall we? Yes. So it might take other 1.5 hours. So after that, immediately we are starting with the next chapter. First we'll do PYPs or first let's do RTP. What shall we do? PYPs. Done. Look at this first question of PYP, May 2018. Measure X Private Limited is manufacturing a special product which requires a component sky blue. The following particulars are available for the year ended. Annual demand of sky blue they are telling. Anyhow, they are telling about raw material itself. Correct? Special component required was raw material and they are talking about raw material only here. And cost of placing order they are telling 1800. Guys, and annual requirement they are telling. Can I call it as A? This will be O. Cost per unit of sky blue is 640 and carrying cost is 18.75. So, how much it is? 120. Your carrying cost per unit per annum would be rupees 120. The company has been offered a quantity discount of, make it as 5% on the purchase of sky blue. So, they are giving a quantity discount of how much? 5%. Provided the order size is 3000 components a time. Compute EOQ and advise whether the quantity discount to be accepted or no. One of the easy question. So, first we have to compute EOQ people. EOQ is nothing but square root of 2AO divided by C. A means annual requirement, O means ordering cost per order, C means carrying cost per unit per annum. If you take per month, then instead of annual requirement, you should take monthly requirement. As simple as that. So 2 into, here the annual requirement is 12,000 units. Ordering cost is 1800 divided by carrying cost is 120. So may I know how much is the EOQ please? 600 kgs or units? Units. Done. Next they are telling if you get a 5% quantity discount, whether it should be accepted or no. Very simple. When will you accept quantity discount? When you won't accept quantity discount? When the cost under quantity discount is less than or equal to less than EOQ, in fact, we will accept quantity discount. In all other situation, we will go for EOQ. So advise whether the quantity discount to be accepted or no. Very simple people. We have to compare the cost here, correct? One is EOQ, one is existing policy. First time, sir? First day? Online you were there? Attended all the classes? No, 2 classes you attended. Which are those 2? Very good. So then wait for other 1.5 hours to relate to what is happening in the class. Sorry? So you watched the classes till yesterday. Peace. Order size under EOQ we are getting how much, guys? 600 units. And existing policy, sorry, not existing policy, quantity discount. We don't have existing policy as such. Quantity discount, they are telling if we buy 3000 units, automatically number of orders. Basically, we have to buy 12,000 units, right? So, if we buy per order 600 unit, then to buy 12,000 units, we need to place 20 orders. So, 4 orders. Correct? Purchase price. Right now, purchase price is 640. Correct? If at all, we go for the quantity discount, they are giving us 5% off, which is 32 rupees discount, which will come to 608. Correct? Carrying cost per unit per annum, they are telling 18.75. So right now it is 120. 608 into 18.75 will come to 114. These are the required informations. Now we can straight away compute a cost and decide whether to go for it or no. Three costs will be there. One is purchase cost, one is ordering cost, one is carrying cost. So purchase cost is nothing but your annual requirement into purchase price. So purchase cost. In the first case it is 12,000 into rupees 640. 76 lakh 80,000. In next case it is 12,000 into 608. 72 lakh 96,000. Next one is your ordering cost. Ordering cost is nothing but number of orders into ordering cost per order. Ordering cost per order they are telling us 1,800. So 20 into 1,800 will come to 36,000. 4 into 1,800 will come to 7,200. Going to carrying cost. Remember, carrying cost is half of not annual requirement but order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. So half of order size is how much in first case? 300 into carrying cost per unit per annum. 300 into 120. 36,000. Next one. Half of order size. Half of order size is 1,500. So 1,500 into rupees 114. 1 lakh. That will give me total cost under EOQ, total cost under existing policy. First one 77 lakh 52,000. Next one 74 lakh 74,200. As cost under the quantity discount is lesser than EOQ, we would like to accept a quantity discount of 5%. You can see there how much we will be saving, guys. Rupees 2,77,800. We'll be saving around 2,77,800 if we opt for the quantity discount. Anyone any doubt in this? No doubts? Okay. If there is no doubt, then we can proceed to the next one. Shall we? Yes. Second one. Second one, it's actually already done. That is to calculate inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio is nothing but cost of goods consumed divided by average inventory. Correct? Cost of goods consumed divided by average inventory. Cost of goods consumed is nothing but opening stock plus purchase plus direct expense minus closing stock. Average inventory is nothing but opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Correct? Then, and if they ask which is fast moving, slow moving, of course, whichever is having more inventory turnover, that is fast moving. However, generally we take a call based on the holding period. Correct? We will calculate holding period. Which inventory we hold for a lesser number of days, that inventory will be fast moving. How to compute holding period? If you want in months, that will be 12 divided by inventory turnover ratio. If you want it in days, that will be 365 divided by inventory turnover ratio. However, in the question, if they particularly specify that in a year, assume 360 days, then 360 divided by inventory turnover ratio. I hope it is clear so far. So I don't have to do that second again, correct? We'll go to the third one. Measure SJ Private Limited manufactures 2,000 units of product per month. Sorry, 20,000. Okay. So in a year, they will manufacture 2,40,000 units, and try to understand they are talking about finished product here. Finished product here. The cost of placing an order is 1,500. This is your ordering cost. The purchase price of the raw material is rupees 100 per kg. The reorder period is 5 to 7 weeks. So minimum reorder period is 5. Maximum reorder period is 7. So average reorder period is 5 plus 7 divided by 2, which will come to 12 by 2, 6 weeks. The consumption of raw material varies from 200 kg to 300 kg per week. This is minimum consumption. This is maximum consumption. Average will be 250 kgs per week. Luckily, they have given per week. They only have given. The carrying cost of the inventory is 9.75 per annum. They are asking ROQ. Guys, ROQ, reorder quantity. Whenever the question is silent, you can go for EOQ as ROQ. However, ROQ you can also find it out using one more formula, maximum stock level formula. That's the only place we will consider ROQ. Maximum stock level is the only place we will consider ROQ, if you remember. Correct? Now, anyhow, maximum also they haven't given, which means we have to compute EOQ. We have to compute EOQ. Mark this question as LMR. You will get to know why. Concentrate. To calculate EOQ, you need three information. Information number 1, annual requirement. Information number 2, ordering cost per order, carrying cost per unit per annum. Ordering cost per order and carrying cost per unit per annum is already there. Sir, annual requirement is also there, sir. Where? 2,40,000. Guys, that is finished goods. We are talking about raw material. What they have given is finished goods. Okay, sir, in this scenario, what we can do? Guys, can I tell one thing? Every week, maximum we are consuming 300, minimum we are consuming 200, average we are consuming 250 kgs every week. Can I tell in a year, on an average, that is in 52 weeks, I am consuming 13,000 kgs. Sir, but why you took average only? Why not maximum? Maximum if you consume all the 52 weeks, don't you think maximum will be the new average? Try to understand. What do you mean by average? Don't think from the point of view of formula. Try to understand what you mean by average. Generally what happens? Correct? Generally if the maximum is what you are reaching, then maximum is the new average, no? Now, Virat's batting average, let's say 50. What do you mean by that? He scores on an average 50. Whereas, sometimes it will be 100. Sometimes it will be 0. That doesn't mean that in the next 1 year, let's say he scores 100, 100, 100, 100. New average will be 100. So try to understand, average is what we generally consume. Sometimes it will go to some different things. So while computing on an average in a year how much we consumed, always remember to take the average. So now I got to know that I have used my raw material in that particular year on an average 13,000 kgs. That only I will take it as A. This is why I asked you to mark it as last minute revision question. Anyone, any doubt in this computation of A? No? Shall we go to the EOQ? What is the formula for EOQ, people? Square root of 2AO divided by C. 2 into A is 13,000. O, ordering cost. Ordering cost is rupees 1,500. Divided by C is 9.75 of the purchase price. Purchase price being 100, 9.75% of it is 9.75. So EOQ is 2000 kgs. Our EOQ is 2000 kgs. EOQ itself will be the ROQ over here. 2000 kgs. Is that clear? Next they are asking ROL. ROL is nothing but maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Now, maximum consumption we are getting it as 300 per week and maximum reorder period is 7, which will come to 2100. You just give me heart attack once. I'm like some terrorist is standing there. 2100 kgs. Correct? Next, maximum level. Maximum level is nothing but ROL plus ROQ minus minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. Hey guys, whenever you enter from that door, no, if at all I'm discussing something, just try to open the door slowly till I get, like, you guys get my attention, because I have that fear. If doors are behind, so if someone comes from behind, I feel like they are coming to hit me. So I don't know. The other day in flat in Bangalore, actually, I was in kitchen. Actually, the other like rooms will be behind us. Kitchen was there. I was washing vessel or something. I felt someone is coming behind me. I was searching for knife. Where? Luckily, they were like, Rastrit sir. I'm like, okay. It was one faculty from Sri Lanka. Actually, he landed that evening. I didn't know that he was there in this room. So, that too in the night around 12. Who will come out of his room? Why he came? That is the thing. So, just make sure slowly we enter. Okay? Now, when I saw, I'm like, yes. Guys, maximum level, what is the formula, guys? ROL, we know that is 2100. ROQ 2000 minus minimum into minimum. Minimum is 200. Minimum reorder period is how many weeks? 5 weeks. So that is 4100 minus 1000. 3100 kgs. 3100 kgs. Next is minimum level. They are asking. Minimum level is reorder level minus average into average. Reorder level is how much, guys? 2100 minus average consumption is how much? 250. Average lead time is how much? 6 weeks. So 2100 minus 1500, right? 600 kgs. You know the maximum, you know the minimum, divided by 2 will give me average. That is 3700 divided by 2, which will come to 1850 kgs if I am not wrong. Go through this. If you have any doubt, please let me know. And listen here, lead time also is in weeks. If at all it's in days, we should convert either consumption into weeks or lead time into weeks. Sorry, consumption into days or lead time into weeks. It's better to convert consumption into days. Because lead time into week, imagine 5 days, what you will call it as? 5 by 7. Both are what prime numbers, no? If this third question is done, we can go to the fourth one. You might be feeling it's fast, but try to understand relating to these concepts. Already so many times we have discussed. Nothing new here. If anything is new, we can take our time. Getting it? Just make a habit of writing fast also and processing fast also. You won't get 6 hours to write the exam. 3 hours only. Generally, if you write in a normal speed, it should take 4 to 5 hours to write. That paper, if you want to complete in 3 hours, you should be that quick. And in the name of speed, the quality should not get spoiled. The answer should not be wrong. So you should try to balance that, which means you should practice that more and more and more. And few will tell me, now I am writing roughly, sir. In examination, I will write very nice, sir. That's not going to happen. What you practice, that's what going to happen. So you practice good, you can write well. You don't practice well, then you can't write well. As simple as that. So write and practice all these things. Guys, fourth one, please take it as a homework. Nothing much is there here. Oh, yesterday also I gave. You guys have written it? Very good. And you guys got answer for weighted average LIFO? Consumed as well as this one?
Yes, sir.
As there is a return to supplier one, hope you guys and fraudulently misappropriated. These two things you didn't consider while calculating cost of material consumed. Did you or no? No, you should ignore it from the issue column, because one is return, that you should reduce it from the cost of purchase. One more is costing P&L. You guys got this right? I hope no need to solve it. Shall we go to the fifth one then? Sureka Limited produces 4,000 liters of paints on a quarterly basis. So, in a year, they are producing 16,000 liters. Yes or no? Each requires 2 kg of raw material, which means 16,000 requires 32,000 kgs of raw material. Yes? The cost of placing one order for raw material is rupees 40. Ordering cost. Purchase price is rupees 50 per kg. Storage cost and interest together is 8%. That is nothing but carrying cost per unit per annum. You have to compute. Lead time for the procurement is 15 days. Guys, try to understand why they have given a lead time here means to substantiate your carrying costing. Generally, total carrying cost, what we will assume? Half of, right? What do you mean by that half of? That is, whatever you are carrying, let's say if you take a month, first half of the month, more than half of the quantity will be there. Next half of the month, less than half will be there. That's why we'll take the average of that order size. Here, they are just telling that, but if you take a month, 15 days is lead time. That is, if you place the order, let's say in the middle of the month, by the end of 30th, you will get the order, which means whatever you get in the beginning, no, that you are using in the, from the day 1 till day 30. Basically, whenever they give like this, instead of 1 by 2 directly, we will take it as 15 by 30. That's the thing. That's the only thing. They are just trying to tell you guys that it is 15 days, no. 2 orders you won't place immediately. Which means, after 15 days if you are placing order, it will take other 15 days to come. Which means, on an average, you are using that material for a month. Which means you have to take half only, no, because it will be full in the beginning, in the middle of the month, over and above that. For example, 30th, 15th, 0. Over and above here, the inventory will be more than half. From here to here, less than half. So we are going to take average 1 by 2, half of the inventory size. Less is also there, more is also there. So we will take middle. Hope you are able to understand. Okay. They are asking you to compute the EOQ. Also, they are asking you to compute the total inventory cost. So for EOQ guys, you know that A is equal to 32,000 kgs, O is equal to 40 rupees, and C is equal to 50 into 8%, rupees 4. So using that, you are going to find out the EOQ. Square root of 2 into 32,000 into 40 divided by rupees 4. 800 kgs. My EOQ is 800 kgs. And they are also asking total of annual inventory cost, which means 3 costs will be there. 1, purchase cost. Purchase cost will be 32,000 into rupees 50. Rupees 16 lakh. Now, guys, 32,000 kgs you need. Each and every order you are placing for 800 kgs, which means 40 orders you have to place. Okay. 40 orders, and that will cost you 40 rupees. 1,600. Carrying cost will be, here I won't take 1 by 2. Instead, I will take 15 by 30 into order size 800 into carrying cost per unit per annum 4, which will come to total will be 16 lakh 3,000. Hey, not 16,000, 3,000. 16 lakh 3,200. Hope it is clear. Anyone any doubt in the 5th question of previous year paper? If there is no doubt, we can go to the sixth one. Shall we go to the sixth one, people? An automobile company purchases 27,000 spare parts for its annual requirement. Purchases. That's what we need for EOQ, if you remember. The cost per order is 240, that is ordering cost. Annual carrying cost is 12.5 rupees. Each spare part will cost you 50 rupees. Which means right now carrying cost will be how much? 6.25 per unit. Correct? Carrying cost per annum per unit is 6.25. At present, we are placing order for 3000 spare parts. Assume number of days as 360. How much company's cost would be saved by opting to EOQ? They are not even asking you EOQ. They are directly asking you to compare the total cost. So, for that, of course, we have to compute EOQ. EOQ will be square root of 2 into 27,000 into 240 whole divided by 6.25. Square root of 2 into 27,000 A into ordering cost 240, carrying cost 6.25. 1,440 spare parts. Correct? That will be your EOQ. Now, as per EOQ, how many orders to be placed? 27,000 divided by 1,440.
19.
As per EOQ, your order size is 1,440 and existing your order size is 3,000. As per EOQ, how many orders to be placed? How much you are getting exactly? 18.75. If at all you got 18.25, still 19 only. Always remember number of orders. Instead of 1440 guys, if at all you got 1339.4, 1339. Units can be rounded off in normal way. Max to max you might have to place one more order, that's it. But orders you can't round it off to the nearest number. Orders should always be rounded off to the next number. Why? Because if you round off order to the previous number, then you won't be able to get the annual requirement how much you planned. There will be a shortage. Okay. So 1,440 and 3,000. And that is your order size, correct? Number of orders. In case of EOQ 19, in case of existing, 9. Correct? That is 27,000 divided by 3,000, 9. Your purchase price will remain same for both, so automatically carrying cost also will remain same. So I am not going to calculate, write all those things. First let me write the purchase cost. As there is no quantity discount, basically it is 50 rupees into 27,000 in both the cases. 13 lakh 50,000, 13 lakh 50,000. Next is your ordering cost. That is number of orders into ordering cost per order. That is 19 into 240. 4,560. And 9 into 240. 2,160. And your carrying cost will be half of order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. In the first scenario, half of order size, that is 720. 720 into rupees 6.25. 4,500. Sir, but you told that carrying cost and total cost will be same in case of EOQ. That's how you also derived a formula. I showed the derivation of formula. In that what I did, ordering cost is equal to carrying cost on that basis only. But here it is not matching because of the rounding off of number of orders. Because of rounding off of number of orders, you rounded off to the next number, no? That 0.1 order related, that's the difference here. Okay. And in case of next one, half of 3,000 into rupees 6.25.
9,375.
9,375. Quickly tell me the total cost under both.
13,59,060.
Okay.
13,61,535.
13 lakh 50.
61,000.
61,530.
530.
What is the difference?
2,475.
2,475. That is basically, guys, if at all you go to EOQ, you would have saved 2,475. If at all you have gone to EOQ, you would have saved 2,475. Reorder point they are asking nothing but your reorder level when lead time is 12 days. Guys, try to understand. 27,000 spares you are consuming, correct, for 360 days. Yes or no? 27,000 spares you are consuming for 360 days. Per day on an average, how much you are consuming? 75. Now try to understand. In a day, if you are consuming 75, and my question is, whenever the question is not talking about minimum consumption, maximum consumption, only average consumption is given, or whenever they have given maximum but not about minimum and average, or whenever they have given minimum not about average and maximum, in all that cases, your whatever the data given, that itself will be the minimum consumption, that itself will be the maximum consumption, that itself will be the average consumption. In the given question, they have given average consumption. They are not talking anything about the maximum and minimum. Moral of the story, this 75 itself will be the average, minimum, maximum. So 75. Lead time also same rule applicable. And they have told it as 12 days, which means 75 into 12. 900 units. Now try to understand. Along with this question, they might also ask you, today if we placed the order, after how many days we should place order? Today if we place the order, after how many days we should place the order? Now try to understand. One, you can compute it in the normal way. That is 360 divided by number of orders to be placed. One more is, listen here. One more way of looking at it is, guys, how many units you are carrying per order? 1,000? 440. Correct? And on an average, how much you are consuming per day?
75.
So with this, how many days you can push?
19.2. 20 days.
19.2 days, not 20, don't round it off. 19.2 days. And lead time is 12 days, which means my next order should be placed at least 12 days prior. To the date when my inventory is getting empty. Generally, we take maximum. If we take the average lead time, if at all they don't give in that average lead time, that will be more riskier, no? If it takes the maximum, let's say, in the given question, it's not there. Wait, I will show that in one more question, but in this question, try to understand. Today is date 0. And whatever I got today, that I can use it for 19.2 days. Correct? Now, after how many days I should place the order here? 19.2 minus 12.
7.2 days.
7.2 days. If at all I don't place order within next 7.2 days, then there is a high possibility of stock out. How, sir? Let's say I placed on 10th day. Yes? Now, from the 10th day, 12 days it will take to come, which will go to 22nd day, but my stock got over when? 19th. Got it? So you have to do like that. You have to find out that particular order. Using that, how many days we can push minus lead time. Sir, which lead time is better to take always? Maximum lead time. If at all, let's say, here they told average lead time is 10 days. Based on that, we decided that, okay, from 19.2, I will reduce 10. It will come to 9.2 days. Let's say I place the order after 9.2 days. But instead of 10 days, our supplier is taking 12 days, which will go to 21.2. But my stock got over when?
19.2.
2 days stock out. Don't you think it will be a problem? That's why it's always and always better to go for maximum. Wherever maximum is not available, then minimum average. Don't go for minimum assumption. That's the worst assumption to do. That is like our supplier is going to send whenever we ask for. That's not going to happen. Hope you guys understood this. Yes? That is nothing but your reorder level. Reorder level is nothing but maximum consumption into maximum lead time. In the given question, we can find out average consumption using annual requirement and how many days in a year. And whenever the question is not talking anything about a minimum, maximum, average, whatever is there, everything is that only. In the average itself maximum, average itself minimum.
Average into 12 days.
No. Lead time is 12. So average into 12. That's what you will get. Next, how frequently should orders for procurement be placed under EOQ? Guys, in a year if you take 360 days, how many orders we should place in a year? 19. Which means how many days once?
18.9.
18.9 days once we should place the order. 18.9 days once we should place the order. But next order should come immediately when? 7.2 days. Within next 7.2 days. Next order. After that you can push. After that how you can push, sir? Whatever we already have, that only will push for the next 12 days. Yes? In whatever we get, in that again 7.2 days could be pushed. Total will come to how much? See, now first order we got from 0 till 19.2 days. I can manage that. Correct? In the 7.2nd day, I place the order. Now try to understand. Here is one order. Here is one order. Now in this I will receive the order. Once I receive the order, again I can push for next 7.2 days. Which means from this 7.2 days till this 7.2 days, I will get a time. Which is basically again 19.2 days. Hope you guys understood. Don't worry, based on that question is there. Okay. Yeah. 7th one, I don't think so. We have to do that. We have already done that. Hope you remember ABC. 8th one also stock question. Inventory question. I hope no need to do that. 9th one, shall we go? Listen here. A Limited is a toy company. Purchases its requirement of raw material from S Limited at rupees 120 per kg. So cost of raw material is 120 per kg. The company incurs a handling cost of 400 plus freight of 350 per order. Rupees 750 is the ordering cost per order. Rupees 750 is the ordering cost per order. Incremental carrying cost of inventory is 0.25 per kg per month. Per month. But we want carrying cost per annum. Per unit per annum. Per unit only they have given, but per month they have given. Multiply it with 12.
3 rupees.
So your carrying cost is rupees 3. In additional to that, listen here. In addition, the cost of working capital finance on the investment inventory will be 15 rupees per kg. Which means your carrying cost will be rupees 18. Because I told you your carrying cost will be generally includes your storage cost, insurance cost, interest cost, obsolescence cost. Getting it? So many costs. So the annual production of the toy is 60,000 units. In a year, how many units we are producing? 60,000, and 5 units of toys are obtained from 1 kg of raw material. Guys, so how many kg of raw material is required? Try to understand. To get a 5 toys, you need 1 kg of raw material. To get 60,000 toys, question mark. Not 60,000 into 5, 60,000 divided by 5, 12,000 kgs. Because they are not telling each toy require 5 kg. They are telling each kg can manufacture 5 toys. Hope it's clear. Okay.
Can you repeat again the last point?
See, sir, with 1 kg of toys, sorry, 1 kg of raw material, you can prepare 5 toys. Now, during the year, we are producing 60,000 toys. That requires how many kg of raw material? Cross multiplication. They are asking you to calculate the EOQ. EOQ will be, guys, square root of 2AO divided by C. A in this case is 12,000 kgs because we are talking about raw material, not finished goods in the material costing. O is 750. C is 18. May I know the EOQ, please? 1000 kgs, not units. 1000 kgs. Your EOQ is 1000 kgs. Advice: how frequently company should order to minimize its procurement cost? To minimize its procurement cost, of course, we have to place it under EOQ only. So how many days once we should place it? Very simple. First you calculate how many orders to be placed. 1000 orders, 1000 units per order, which means for 12,000 orders, 12,000 units, we have to place 12 orders. Yes. Now, immediately one thing comes to our head. Anyhow, 12 it is. Let's write it in months. Don't do that because they have given, assume 360 days per year. They haven't given it just for fun, which means they're expecting you to utilize it. That is, in 1 year, that is in 360 days, we are placing 12 orders. So per order, we are taking 30 days. That is, to avoid lot of procurement cost or to keep your procurement cost to the minimal, we have to place the order once in 30 days. Once in 30 days. Calculate the total ordering cost and carrying cost under EOQ. Very simple. Ordering cost, just now we calculated 12 orders to be made and per order cost is 750. Cost is 750 plus carrying cost will be half of the order size. Order size is 1000 and carrying cost per unit per annum is 18. So rupees 9,000 plus 9,000, which will come to rupees 18,000. Anyone any doubt in computation of anything in this particular question? Question number 9. If you have any doubt, please let me know. If there is no doubt, we can go to question number 10.
Total ordering cost is total appreciation.
Ordering cost is what, sir? No. Ordering cost is what? How to arrive at ordering cost? What do you mean by ordering cost? Number of orders into ordering cost per order. How many orders we are placing? How many orders? 12 orders. Per order, how much we are spending? 750? 12 into 750? 9,000. Carrying cost means what? Half of order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. So half of order size is how much? 500. Into carrying cost per unit per annum, 18 rupees. 9,000. 9,000 plus 9,000. Anyone in doubt in this? Fine. So we can proceed to the next one. Yes? ABC Limited manufactures the product AM25 using a material CEE. The following information is available. Purchase price is 300. Cost of placing an order is 150. Carrying cost per unit per annum is 6% of purchase price. Consumption of material they have given. Lead time also they have given. Maximum consumption of material CEE per day is 200 kg more than the average consumption per day. They are asking you EOQ, ROL, maximum stock level, assuming 360 days in a year. Guys. They have given yearly consumption. They have given how many days in a year. Using that, can I find out average consumption? 1,94,400 divided by 360. 540 units or kgs. They used kgs, somewhere they have used units. Forget. 540 kgs you keep. Now try to understand. If at all this point wasn't there, no. Our maximum also would have been 540. Minimum also would have been 540. But in the question, they clearly telling that our maximum is 200 kg more than the average consumption. So maximum will be 740 kgs. If the maximum is 200 more, minimum should be 200 less. Otherwise, you won't get 540 kg. Sir, we didn't understand. Don't worry. You apply the normal one. Maximum plus minimum divided by 2 is equal to average. Average is 540 into 2. 1080 is equal to maximum plus minimum. Maximum is 740. 1080 minus 740 should come to 340. Whoever understood, you can directly write it as, that is plus 200 means this should be minus 200. Lead time also, if that is plus 2 means this should be minus 2. Done. Now, they're asking EOQ. EOQ is nothing but square root of 2AO divided by C. 2 into A is 1,94,400. O is 150. Correct? Divided by C. C is basically rupees 150 into 6%. Sorry, not 150. 300 into 6%. Rupees 18. So, how much it is? 1800 kgs. Reorder level they are asking. Maximum into maximum. Maximum we got it as 740. And maximum lead time is 8 days.
5,920.
5,920 kgs. They are asking maximum stock level. Maximum stock level is reorder level 5,920. Reorder quantity in the given scenario it is EOQ itself minus minimum into minimum. Minimum is 340. Minimum lead time is 4 days. How much it is?
6,360.
6,360 kgs. That will be your maximum stock level. Is that clear? Anyone any doubt? So we can go to the 11th one then. Yes. Tesco Cycles Limited used about 360,000 cycle locks per annum and the usage is fairly constant as 30,000 per month. The cycle lock cost you 240 rupees and carrying cost is estimated to be 10% of the average inventory. The cost to place an order is 1,200. So ordering cost is 1,200. It takes 45 days to receive the delivery from the date of order. They are talking about lead time here. In order to avoid any kind of disruption in the assembly line, safety stock of 6,500 cycle lock is always maintained by Tesco Limited. So here the safety stock means, I told you safety stock could be two. One, to tackle the demand more than normal demand. Stock out question thing. Tyro tubes. One more safety stock is nothing but your minimum stock level that you should determine on the basis of question I have told you, if you remember. Now my question is, in this thing, what do you think? Safety stock means stock out or minimum stock level? Minimum stock level. It is not relating to stock out. Clear? Okay. They are asking you EOQ. They are asking you EOQ. So your EOQ is equal to square root of 2 into A is how much, guys? 360,000 only. What if they told opening cycle lock of 60,000 is there? You should have taken only 3 lakh for EOQ purpose. try to understand EOQ and ROQ is relating to purchases. So whenever you compute EOQ and ROQ, that should be on the basis of units to be purchased. Whereas your minimum stock level, maximum stock level, reorder level, average level, danger level, all those things are on the basis of consumption. So whenever you want to find out that time you are going to take units to be consumed, not units to be purchased. So while computing EOQ or ROQ, it is units to be purchased. In all other cases, it is units to be consumed. If remember, I told on the first day itself when doing these levels. So 2 into annual requirement divided by ordering cost 1200 divided by carrying cost per unit per annum. Here if you see, carrying cost is guys 10% of 240. Sorry?
Annual inventory, annual average inventory value rate.
Annual only, per annum. We need per annum only, no? Carrying cost per unit per annum. So we take, they have given per annum rate. Now if you apply it to everything together, that will be of everything. Per unit rate if you apply, that will be relating to per unit. So that is 10% of 240. 24. How much is your EOQ? 6,000 locks. Correct? And they are asking you reorder level. Guys, reorder level could be determined using two ways. Maximum consumption into maximum lead time or minimum stock level plus average into average. In the given question, they have given minimum stock level. Why do you think they have given? Just to compute ROL. Because in the given question, you don't know the maximum consumption. You know the average consumption, but you don't know the maximum consumption. You know the maximum average lead time. You don't know the maximum lead time. When everything is silent, that time we can assume average itself as the maximum. However, in the given question, when you can solve it using average only, then why you want to do that? Yes or no? So guys, your minimum stock level is how much? 6,500 plus average into average. Try to understand. In a year, we are consuming 360,000 locks in 360 days. So per day, 1,000 locks. And how much is a lead time? 45 days. So which will come to 51,500 locks. Your reorder level is 51,500 locks. Hope it is clear. Next, the company has been offered a quantity discount of 2% on the purchase of cycle locks, provided the order size is 30,000 units, which means you have to place just 12 orders. Advise whether the quantity discount to be accepted or no. Guys, if you see EOQ, quantity discount, correct? Order size. Under EOQ, we got order size as how much? 6,000 locks. Okay. Under quantity discount, they are telling 30,000. Number of orders. We need in the year 3,60,000 units. So if we keep placing 6,000 units per order, we need to place 60 orders. If at all it is 30,000 for 360,000, it is 12 orders. Correct? Purchase price. In case of EOQ, we are not getting any discount as such. So for us, it will be 240 rupees only. Correct? 240 rupees per unit. In case of quantity discount, they are offering us the discount of 2%. That is 240 minus 2%. 235.2. Carrying cost per unit per annum, they are telling how many percentage? 10%. In first case, it is rupees 24. In second case, it is rupees 23.52. Got it? So, first, we have to find out purchase cost. Guys, purchase cost would be very simple. Number of units to be purchased during that particular year, 3,60,000 into, in case of EOQ, price per unit is 240. So 3,60,000 into 240.
8 crore 64 lakh.
8 crore 64 lakh. Next one it is same 3,60,000 you have to buy, but at the rate of 235.2.
8 crore 46 lakh 72,000.
8 crore 46 lakh
72,000.
72,000. Next one is ordering cost. Number of orders are 60 and ordering cost per order they are telling it as 1,200. So 60 into 1,200. 72,000. In next case it is 12 into 1,200.
14,400.
14,400. Carrying cost will be half of order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. So half of order size is 3,000. 3,000 into 24. 72,000. Whereas half of order size is 15,000. That is half of 30,000 is 15,000. 15,000 into 23.52. 3 lakh
52,800.
52,800. Under EOQ, how much will be my total cost?
8 crore 65 lakh 44,000.
8 crore 65 lakh
44,000.
44,000. Under quantity discount, how much would be my cost?
8 crore 50 lakh 39,200.
Which means I will shift to the quantity discount only, because I am able to save almost
1,50,000.
1 lakh 50 now.
15 lakh 4,800.
15 lakh 4,800. Just because I am shifting to quantity discount, I would be able to save 15 lakh 4,800. So it is better to shift to quantity. Is that clear? Anyone, any doubt in this? Please let me know. If there is no doubt, then we can proceed to the next one. No doubts? So discounts should be accepted or no? Accept it. Look at the Jan 25 question, guys. Jan 25. The cost accountant of the manufacturing concern has given the following details in respect of a raw material X. Difference between minimum lead time and maximum lead time, they are telling it as 4 days. Which means if the minimum lead time is X, maximum lead time is X plus 4. If you use your brains, one thing you should understand, in between minimum and maximum 4 days is there, means average will fall somewhere in between. Which means 2 days this side, 2 days that side. Correct? So average they are telling it as 7 days. Which means maximum should be 9, minimum should be 5. Maximum should be 9, minimum should be 5. Sir, no sir, we didn't understand. Forget. Maximum and plus minimum divided by 2 is average. Maximum is X plus 4. Minimum is X. Divided by 2 is equal to 7. 2x plus 4 is equal to 14. 2x is equal to 10. X is equal to 5. We took minimum as 5, which means maximum should be X plus 4. That is 5 plus 4, 9. Correct? So minimum lead time and maximum lead time is 4 days. Average is 7, means maximum is 9 days. Minimum is 5 days. They have given ROL, they have given ROQ, they have given minimum stock level, they have given maximum stock level. They are asking you consumptions. Awesome. They used to give the consumption lead time. They used to ask you levels. Here they have given level. They are asking you consumption. Now my question. Maximum consumption in which formula we will use? Only formula we will use is reorder level. Is there a reorder level already? So we can use that only. What is the reorder level formula? Maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. That is giving you a answer of reorder level, which is basically 1,80,000. Now try to understand, maximum consumption is coming to, we don't know. I will keep it as max. Maximum reorder period, we compute it as 9. That is 1,80,000. So maximum consumption is nothing but, guys, 20,000. 20,000 units a kg, sir. Units. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Done. Next they are asking minimum consumption per day. Minimum consumption also we will use it in only one formula, that is maximum stock level. What is the formula for maximum stock level? Reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum into minimum. Correct? And here they are telling maximum stock level is 190,000. Now reorder level just now we compute, they have given directly 1,80,000. Reorder quantity 90,000. Total is 2,70,000 minus minimum we don't know. Minimum consumption I don't know. I will take it as minimum into minimum lead time. I calculated it as 5 days. That is coming to 1,90,000 days. So 2,70,000 minus 5 minimum stock, minimum consumption is equal to 190. 2 lakh, minus 5 I will take that side, 190 I will bring this side, which means 1,80,000 plus 90, 270, 270 minus 190, 80,000 is equal to minus 5 minimum. When that side it became positive 5 minimum. So minimum consumption is equal to 80,000 divided by 5,
16,000 units.
16,000 units. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? No doubts? I am giving you guys 3 to 4 minutes to process all these 12 questions, and if there are no doubts, then immediately we'll jump into RTP discussion. Okay? Shall we start? RTP. It's there in page number 144. RTP 145 of your PDF. If at all you are referring to PDF, if you are using your books, then open somewhere in middle. If you find RTP here, you are in RTP section. If you find PYP questions there, you are in PYP question. Also, you can differentiate it using colors. But I think in between I might have used different colors. And you can add one sticky note or something to that section. Guys, sticky note means, you know, good. Color, correct. That is called rainbow. Huh? Pink, yellow, orange, correct. They stick it wherever they find. Notebooks, okay. Listen, everyone. Aditya Brothers supplies surgical gloves to nursing homes and polyclinics in the city. These surgical gloves are sold in the pack of 10 pairs at a price of 250 per pack. So one pack will consist of 10 pairs of gloves. So how many gloves? 20 gloves. For the month of April 2018, it has been anticipated that demand for 60,000 pack of surgical gloves will arise for the month of April. Aditya brother purchases these gloves. Try to understand, now we are not a manufacturer, we are a trader. We purchase from someone, we sell it to someone, and we purchase it at the rate of 228 with the lead time of 4 to 6 days. The ordering Ordering and related cost are 240 per order. Ordering cost per order. The storage is 10% per annum of the average inventory investment. Calculate the EOQ. For EOQ, you need three information. One is annual requirement. 2. Ordering cost. 3. Annual requirement you can find out 60,000 for the month of April, which means for a year it should be 7,20,000 packs. Correct? Oh, they have given it as 240. But carrying cost should be 10% of your purchase price, that is 10% of 228. 22.8. Using this, you can find out EOQ. Square root of 2 into annual requirement is 720,000 into ordering cost per order is 240 divided by carrying cost per unit per annum is 22.8. 3,893. 3,893. Packs cannot be 0.3 and all. Correct? Okay. Now, this is our EOQ. Calculate the total number of orders to be placed in a year. Guys, we need to buy 7,20,000 gloves, whereas 3,893 gloves or per packs we need, whereas 3,893 pack we are going to buy one time, which means how many times we should buy it? 16 point? 185. 185 orders. You have to place 185 orders in a year. How 7,20,000? Monthly we need 60,000, sir. For 12 months we need. Calculate the total cost of ordering and storage. Now, ordering cost will be, guys, 185 orders we are placing. Per order we are spending 240 rupees. Whereas half of order size being 3,893 packs into rupees 22.8. So may I know how much is my ordering cost, please? 44,400. Carrying cost will be 380. 380. Okay. That is around 88,780. Sir, why the 20 rupees difference is coming? Because of rounding off of the number of orders. Got it? Okay. Done. Next one, what they are asking, that is important. Determine when should the next order be placed. When should the next order be placed? Assuming that company does maintain a safety stock and that the present inventory level is 10,033 pack for working year of 360 days. Working days of 360 days in a year. Guys, this is what I told earlier. Now listen. Minimum stock of 10,033 is there. On an average, in a day, how much you are consuming? In a month or in a year, if you are consuming 720,000 packs and 360 days in a year per day, 2,000 packs. Yes or no? Now, 10,033 packs we have. So we can manage it for how many days? 5 days. Try to understand. We can manage it for the next 5 days. Whatever the safety stock we have, using that we can manage it for the next 5 days. However, what is our lead time? 4 to 6 days. Average is 5 days. Which means if you consider average also, you should place the order immediately. The next order should be placed immediately provided you are going to consume average. By any chance, if our supplier takes the maximum lead time, that is 6 days, still we will be having 1 day stock out. That we cannot avoid right now unless and until we go for emergency purchase. Only choice we have is, assuming our vendor takes 5 days to supply our order, we have to place the order immediately. So when we consume in next 5 days, we will empty it immediately. The new stock will come into the picture. That's why the next order, it is better to be placed immediately. Next order to be placed. Anyone, any doubt in this? No doubts? You understood what I am trying to tell? Also in conclusion, you should write, on the basis of average, you should place the order immediately because we have a requirement of 5 days left. However, if the vendor takes maximum lead time, then still we have a stock out for 1 day. That you should write. So if it's done, we can go to the next one. Shall we go to the next one? Yes. Second one, concentrate. Raunak Limited manufactures, by the way, market as LMR. In fact, all the RTP, PYP questions are LMRs only, unless and until it is repetitive in nature. That too in this particular chapter. Raunak Limited is a manufacturer of monitors for PCs. So what is the work of Raunak Limited? Manufacturer of monitors. A monitor requires 4 units of part M. So monitor is a finished product, part M is a raw material. The following are the details of the operation during 2018. Average monthly market demand is 2000 monitors, which means our yearly demand is 24,000 monitors. Correct? 24,000 monitors, not the raw material. Raw material will be how much? 96,000 units. Correct? Next. Ordering cost of rupees 1000 per order. Inventory carrying cost is 20% per annum. Great. Cost of a part is 350. So 20% of 350 will be 70. Your carrying cost per unit per annum is 70. Normal usage they are telling 425 parts per week. Minimum usage they are telling 140 parts per week. Maximum usage they are telling 710 parts per week. Lead time of the supply is 3 to 5 days, which means average will be 4 weeks. Sorry, everything is in weeks. They're asking, compute EOQ. If the supplier is willing to supply quarterly 30,000 units, supplier is willing to supply quarterly 30,000 units of part M at a discount of 5%. Is it worth accepting? 1, 2, reorder level, maximum stock level, minimum stock level. It looks like normal question only, no? But there is bit change here, bit twist. What is that? Try to understand. Guys, our supplier is planning to sell, or our supplier will be okay to give a quantity discount when? Quarterly supply of 30,000. Quarterly, which means he is expecting you to place 4 orders a year. Correct? Now, if you place a 4 orders of 30,000 units, you are going to receive 1,20,000 units. 1,20,000 units. Now my question is, requirement is just 96,000. What we should do? Guys, now you have to check whether the goods are perishable in nature, non-perishable in nature. If it is perishable, you buy 96,000, you can use 96,000. If you buy 120,000 also, it is going to get spoiled. You are going to pay for 120,000. However, try to understand here computer part it is. Of course, it cannot be a perishable in nature. Max to max, it could be obsolete. But not that early also because it's a monitor. In monitor, what will be there? Getting it? So try to understand. Now it is non-perishable, which means you buy 120,000 during the year, no problem. Make sure that 24,000 you are going to use next year, which means try to understand. We will take the cost only relating to 96,000 in that one. In that one, we are going to take the cost relating to 96,000. And here one more thing you understand. If at all they haven't given you this information, annual requirement could be found out in other way also. What it could be? Do you know the normal usage per week? Into 52 you do. You will get a normal usage. Of course, different numbers will come. But I am trying to tell you guys what is happening. What you can do. Getting it? So try to understand the question. They can twist that way also. Annual requirement directly they won't give like this. They might give consumption, average, normal, minimum. You will take average into number of days or number of weeks in the given question. That's what we have done in PYP and all. Wherever we didn't know the average consumption, what we used to do? Total annual requirement divided by number of days. That only I am telling. Whatever the answer you got, that into number of days or number of weeks you do, you will get the annual requirement. However, in the given question, it is given. But if at all they won't give, you can solve that way also. Shall we compute a EOQ? Square root of 2AO. 2 into A is 96,000. O is 1000 divided by C in the given scenario is 70, which will come to 1656.15 is 1656 units. Correct? Now they are also asking us, if the supplier gives you the offer, will you accept or no? Shall we see? For that, what we should do? Cost comparison table. Correct? EOQ quantity discount. EOQ and quantity discount. First one, order size. In case of EOQ, order size is 1656. In case of quantity discount, order size is 30,000. Correct? Now. Number of orders. We need total 96,000 units. So 96,000 divided by 1.656. 58 orders. Next one, 4 orders. But try to understand, order cost also we are not going to put full 4 orders cost to this comparison, because we are using the material next time also. In that order cost, something should go to the next time also, or no? Along with the purchase cost, we are going to transfer the ordering cost also next time. Sir, carrying cost? No, because we are carrying that inventory.
If it is perishable, then we should include our
Perishable, everything in during the period only. So purchase price also for EOQ we will take 96,000. For that we will take 120,000 only. Number of orders is done. Next is purchase price. Right now how much? 350. They are offering us a discount of 5%. So it will come to 332.5. Carrying cost per unit per annum. Oh, give me a second. Tell. Remind me attendance, okay, later. How much? 70. Next one? 66.5. This will be your carrying cost per unit per annum. Correct? Now shall we compute a cost? Computation of a cost is an important factor here. Try to understand. For both we take 96,000 only because other 24,000 we are going to use next year. Need not be using this year only. So 96,000 into 350. 3 crore?
The transfer of order, 3.2 it comes for quantity. 3.2 dealer, 3.5.
Got it? Sorry? What?
You was absent on the day also.
You was absent?
No, sir.
What? You are there every day. Leave. Next one, guys. Same 96,000 only. 3 crore 19 lakh 20,000. Got it? Thank you. Correct? Oh. This is your purchase cost. Next is your ordering cost. Try to understand. Here 58 orders into 350. 58 into 350. 58 into 1000. 58,000. Correct? Next one, listen here everyone carefully. Guys, of course we are placing 4 orders. Of course we are incurring 1000 rupees per order. I agree we are incurring 4,000. But now my question is, this 4,000 are we incurring for 120,000 units or 96,000 units? But during the year, we should add it to the cost of just 96,000 units. Remaining 24,000 is going to the next year's cost. How much it is? 3,000. That will be your ordering cost. Is that clear? Next is your carrying cost. Carrying cost will be half of your order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. So first case, half of your order size, half of 1,656 into 70. 960. Next one, it is your half of 30,000 into 66.5. 9,97,500. Now that will give us total cost. Next one. Will you go for it or no? Of course we go for quantity discount because it is saving us how much cost? 7 lakh? So as it is saving us 7,95,260, of course we will go for the quantity discount. Is that clear? Is that clear? Where it went? Reorder level they are asking. Reorder level is nothing but maximum into maximum. Maximum into maximum. That is very simple. Maximum they only have given how much? 7 ton. Maximum lead time 5, which will come to 3,550. Maximum level they are asking. Maximum is nothing but reorder level 3,550 plus reorder quantity. That will be nothing but your EOQ. How much it is? 1656. If at all they give maximum level based on the answer number 1, maximum level based on the answer number 1, then your ROQ won't be your EOQ, your ROQ will be 30,000 units. Why? Because which one you are accepting? Quantity. Sir, now also you can assume that we know. But if you remember, I told yesterday, whenever there are lot of sub questions, unless and until they tell directly that this sub question answer you should carry to this one, always remember each and every sub question is independent depending upon the main data. Got it? If at all they told maximum level considering choice of 1, then we would have taken it as a 30,000 here. Okay. 1656 minus minimum into minimum. Minimum is how much? 140. My minimum lead time? 4,786 units. Okay. Minimum level is nothing but reorder level 3550 minus average into average. Average is 4 weeks and normal usage is 425. 1,850 units. Is that clear? If you have any doubt, please let me know, guys. If there is no doubt, then we can proceed to the next one. Show the solution of which one, sir? This one, huh? Shall we proceed? Second question done, no? Third one. Third one is nice question. Concentrate. Actually, RTP all questions are nice in this. Concentrate. Concentrate. Ananya Limited purchases a product X using a raw material D. To produce 1 unit of X, 2 kg of D is required. To produce 1 unit of X, how many kg of D is required? 2. As per the sales forecast conducted by the company, it will be able to sell 10,000 units of X in the coming year. 20,000, no? Wait. The following information is regarding the raw material D. Reorder quantity is 200 kg less than the EOQ. So you will calculate EOQ minus 200 if you do, you will get a ROQ. You will calculate EOQ minus 200 you do, you will get a ROQ. Maximum consumption per day is 20 kg more than the average consumption per day. You will get to know how much you are going to consume. Of course, you told 20,000 is what we are going to consume. Correct? Divided by whatever the number of days, you will get the average consumption. For that, you are going to add 20. Now listen. Concentrate. Listen, listen, listen. Opening stock 1000 kg. Now my question. Again, I am repeating. For the computation of the EOQ, number of units to be purchased is important. Number of units to be consumed is important. Thank you. Purchased is important, not consumed. For the computation of minimum level, maximum level, average level, danger level, number of units consumed is important. Number of units purchased is important. Consumed is important. Now, what do you think? What we should do with this 1000? Whatever the requirement to become, like whatever we are going to consume, already we have 1000. They are not telling anything about the closing stock, which means we will assume closing stock as 0. Whatever our consumption is there, minus 1000 if we do, that's what we have to purchase. That will be the A for EOQ. Now tell 20,000. 19,000, wait. If I say was that easy, what? It would be boring, no? Listen. Time required to get the raw materials from the supplier is 4 to 8 days. Lead time. And average lead time is 6 days. Purchase price is 125 per kg. There is a opening stock of 900 units of the finished goods. Are they telling anything about the closing? No. Now my question is, of course you are anticipating sales of 10,000. No doubt in that. Is there any necessity for you to produce 10,000? Opening 900 is there, no? All you have to produce is 9,100. All you are required to produce is 9,100. Raw material you are required to consume is 18,200. Raw material you are required to purchase is 17,200. 20, 19, 17,200. Wait. The rate of interest charged by the bank on cash credit facilities 13.76. This they have given to calculate a carrying cost. To place an order, company incurs 720 rupees on a paper and documentation work. Ordering cost. From the above, find out the following in relation to the raw material. So now try to understand. Units to be produced. Units to be produced is how much? $9,000. That is 10,000 is what is required. If at all they told anything about the closing stock, that we should add it, okay? Minus 900, which means 9,100. Correct? Raw material consumption. Raw material consumption. Raw material consumption is 9,100 into 2 kgs. 18,200 kgs. 18,200 kgs. Next up. Raw material to be purchased. Online guys able to understand? Literally they are not responding only. Raw material to be purchased are 18,200 kg is what we need to use, whereas 1000 kg is already there, which means 17,200 kg. In the question, if they told anything about maintenance of the closing stock, that we should have added. Remember? Okay. Now, guys, A will not be 18,200, A won't be 20,000, A will be 17,200. In the same RTP question, ditto like this, only one more question is they have given, but in that for computation of EOQ, they are considering consumption. But make sure if they give an examination, you are going to calculate based on the purchases. Same question only, they multiplied 2 and given everything, but answer altogether they have done different way. Don't go for that. Just remember, for computation of EOQ, A is not annual consumption, annual requirement, annual units to be purchased. Whereas for your all other things, A is consumption. Now listen. Sir, you need 18,200, whereas 1000 is already there in the stock, which means how much you will purchase? 17,200. Now, guys, EOQ is equal to square root of 2 into A. For raw materials, A is 17,200. Remember, O 720 divided by C. C is carrying cost per unit per annum. Guys, rupees 125 is purchase price into 13.76. 17. How much it is? 1,200 kgs. Your EOQ is 1,200 kgs. Anyone any doubt in this? But EOQ is 1,200. ROQ will be 1,000 kgs. Why? ROQ is 200 kg less than EOQ. Next, maximum stock level. Maximum stock level is nothing but reorder level. For reorder level, we need maximum consumption into maximum lead time. Yes or no? Now we want to know the maximum consumption. They are telling 20 kg more than average consumption. Now try to understand. During the year, how many kgs we are consuming? Not 17,200. It's 17,200 we are purchasing, but we are consuming 18,200. I told no, only for EOQ and ROQ you are going to take the purchased units. For all other things it is consumption. 18,200 you are going to consume in how many days? You have given it as 364, right? 364 days. So how much you are going to consume on an average? 50 kgs. They are telling maximum is 20 kgs more than average. So maximum is 70 kgs. Minimum will be 30 kgs. If the maximum is 20 kg more, minimum should be 20 kg less. Now, we know the maximum consumption. How much? 50 kgs. We know the maximum lead time. 8 days. Yes or no? That itself is reorder level. Plus reorder quantity 1000 minus minimum into minimum. Minimum is 30 kgs. 30 kgs, no? Oh, maximum is 70, no?
Yes.
Then why we wrote 50? You guys are writing some random numbers, Minimum is 30 into minimum reorder period is 4. Now may I know how much is our maximum stock level? Sorry? 1,440 kgs. 1,440 kgs. Is that clear? Minimum stock level is reorder level, that is 70 kg into 8 days, minus average into average. Average is 50 kgs into 6 days. 260 kgs. They are asking, calculate the impact on the profitability of the company by not ordering a TOQ. One thing we know that if at all we ordered a TOQ, our cost would be minimum. But here quantity discount is also not there, which means EOQ only will be the best. So of course our profit is reduced. We should find out how much it is reduced. Of course we are going to do the computation table, comparison table. Yes or no? One is EOQ. Next one is ROQ. Because we are ordering at ROQ, not EOQ. Number of units or order size. In case of EOQ, 1200 kgs. In case of ROQ, 1000 kgs. And always remember, for this computation, you should take units to be purchased or units to be consumed. Shameless people. Units to be purchased. Cost of purchase. Consumed. Now, order size is that. Next is number of orders. In case of EOQ, 15 orders. In case of ROQ, 18 orders. I think purchase price remains same, no? How much they are telling? 125 per kg. Carrying cost remains same, no? How much they are telling? 13.76. Correct? Carrying cost per unit per annum. 13.76 of 125 is how much? 17.2. 17.2. Let's compute a cost now. Rupees. First one would be your purchase cost. Purchase cost would be 17,200 into 125. 21 lakh. 50,000. You know that quantity discount is not there. So automatically this will also cost you the same. Correct? Next is your ordering cost. Per order how much? 720. So 15 into 720. 10,800. 18 into 720. 12,960. That is your ordering cost. Going to the carrying cost. Half of the order size, that is half of 1,200 is 600. 600 into 17.2.
10,320.
10,320. Next, half of 1,000 is 500. 500 into 17.2.
8,600.
8,600. That will give you total cost. So total cost would be
21,71,120.
21,71,120.
120. 21,71,560.
560. Just because we are not going to the EOQ, we are almost losing just 440. Profit of the organization is less by rupees 440. Sir, only so much. Of course, we are almost near. No, one is 1,000, one is 1,200. One is 1,000, one is 1,200. Got it? If at all I didn't turn on the record today, I think it would have gone. They forgot to turn on Zoom recording. Imagine if I tell now. Recording is not there. You have to record. No, see, morning batch backup. What? You have to record again. If morning batch also I don't record, I will give Bangalore one. Bangalore, Chennai one. No way recording the same thing again. Is that done, guys? Understood? Shall we go to the fourth one? HBL Limited, concentrate on this question. This also LMR only. Third one also LMR only. Second also LMR. First one also LMR. Whole RTP section is LMR. Concentrate. HBL Limited produces a product M which has a quarterly demand of 20,000. Annual demand of A. Each product requires 3 kg of X and 4 kg of Y. Material X is supplied by a local supplier and can be procured at a factory stores at any time. Hence, no need to keep the inventory for material X. So, we achieved JIT for material X. Just in time for material X. Which means there is no order size for that. Whenever we need any order, just tell them, they will send it immediately. No need to keep the stock. If we don't have to keep the stock, no need to have the carrying cost. If there is no need to have the carrying cost, then there is no point in calculating EOQ. Whatever you order, everything is EOQ only. Because your ordering cost and carrying cost will be. Yes or no? The material Y is not locally available. It requires to be purchased from another state in a specially designed truck container with the capacity of 10 tons. That is 1 ton. If it goes, maximum it can carry is how many tons? 10 tons. So one thing you should be remembering here, maximum number of tons you can order Y per order is how much? 10 tons. You don't have choice at all. Maximum is 10. Minimum could be 1. Depending on how much you are going to order. The cost and the relevant information, purchase price excluding GST they have given. Nice. So you will add GST when credit is not available, refund is not available. When you will not add GST, credit is available. Freight per trip is fixed, irrespective of quantity. 28,000. For each and every trip your truck goes, the 10 ton trucks, it will cost you how much? 28,000. Loss of material in transit. First one, there is no transit only, so there is no loss. Second one, there is a loss of 2%. Loss in process is 4% and 5%. They are telling everything on the purchase quantity. Here, listen. If this point wasn't there, always remember, loss in transit will be of course on the basis of units purchased. However, loss in process is, try to understand, let's say I bought 10 kg of rice. I know that in the transit 1 kg is gone, 9 kg. And they tell in the process there is again 5% loss. Of course, I don't calculate on 10 kg. I will calculate it on 9 kg. However, in the question they are telling on purchase quantity. So I am going to calculate it on purchase quantity. And they have given it in percentages, which means you are able to anticipate it. Anticipate it means normal loss, abnormal loss. Normal loss. Cost of normal loss should be apportioned to the
Good units.
great. Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Other information. Company has to pay 15% per annum to the bank for the credit card facility. Cash credit facility. Carrying cost per unit per annum. Input credit is available on the GST paid. It is ignore the GST. Got it? They are asking you calculate the cost per kg of material X and material Y. To calculate the cost per kg of material X and material Y, you need two information. Information number one is total cost. Information number two is good units. Information number one is total cost. Information number two is good units. Also, they are asking a EOQ for both the material. One thing you remember, for product X, we are able to achieve JIT. Once again, I see you chewing gums. You will be out. This is a third time, no? I am telling. Second time. That will be the last. Third, Third. Where were we? Just in time. For product X, we are able to achieve just in time. When you are able to achieve just in time, of course, there won't be any EOQ as such. Everything is EOQ only. Correct? Because carrying cost is 0 means something you divide by 0. What? What 0? Your head. Not defined. Correct? You can't define it. Infinity. But for Y, it will be there. Fine. So, shall we start? Listen here. How many units is our annual requirement? We need to produce 80,000 units. Yes or no? If we need to produce 80,000 units, they are telling it requires two kind of raw material. X and X required is 3 kgs, Y required is 4 kgs. Correct? So 80,000 into 3 kg. 2,40,000 kgs. Y you need 3,20,000 kgs. Also they are telling there is a loss of transit, loss in process. Now transit loss you have to reduce. Correct? Minus transit loss. So transit loss, how many percentage they are telling? First one nil. But for the second one 2%. 2% on purchase quantity. Here we are purchasing how many quantities? 320,000. So 320,000 into 2%. 6,400 kgs. Next is your process loss. First one, how much loss? 4%. 4% of your 2,40,000 units purchased. 9,600 kgs. And 5%, right? 5% of 320,000. 16,000. Now tell me how much is net units? Two lakh 30,400 kgs. Next one. 2,97,600 kgs. That is, cost should be apportioned to these many units. Agreed? Yes or no? Wrong.
So how 6,400 you have to subtract and then you have to charge 5%, sir.
That's what no madam I told. Can you see the question please? That's what I told in the question. If it is not given, then it will be like that. In the question here, they are telling on purchase quantity, then it will be on the purchase quantity. Got it? Now, but still, whatever we computed here is wrong, guys. Guess why? You should add it. Why?
Because it is, if you purchase 240 means 9,600 is already lost.
Uh-huh.
We can't produce 80,000 units.
Yes. Try to understand. We need good units of 240,000, good units of 3,20,000. Using 2,30,400 divided by 3. You can produce just 76,800 units. Can you produce 80,000 units? To produce 80,000 units, we need good units of so much. I hope you are able to understand. So try to understand whatever we computed by considering 2,40,000 as a purchase and 3,20,000 as a purchase is wrong. That is good units required. That is after loss we need so much. After loss we need so much. Which means units to be purchased is, listen carefully. Shall we take the units to be purchased as X? Here shall I take it as Y? Yes. There is a transit loss. Here it is nil. However, here it is 2% of what we purchase is a transit loss. That is 0.02Y. 0.02Y. Correct? Next, process loss. In the first one, there is a 0.04x as a process loss. Whereas here, there is a process loss of 0.05y. Now, after doing all this drama, we are expecting our product X to be 2,40,000 kgs and 3,20,000 kgs, not the other way around. I hope you understood. Now, X minus 0.4x is 0.96x. That is equal to 2,40,000. Here it is y minus 0.2y, 0.5y, 0.7y, that is 0.93y is equal to 3,20,000. X is 2,50,000 kgs. So you have to purchase 2,50,000 kgs, not 2,40,000 kgs. Whereas Y is 320,000 divided by 0.93. 86. 3,44,086 kgs. Anyone, any doubt in the computation of number of units to be purchased? No doubts? Sir, but RTP, why it is so difficult, sir? It's not difficult, it's challenging. Why is it so? Because RTP comes 2 months before your examination. Which means again, RTP name itself says revision test paper, not first time test paper. So when you are revising, you should see this. Which means you should be mastering the concepts. Getting it? So don't worry, now you are feeling it as a challenging one. Once you revise, it might become easy. Now, shall we find out? We need two informations here. One is total cost, one is good units. Good units we know. 2,40,000, 3,20,000. But we don't know the total cost. Shall we find out the total cost? We got X, we got Y. Guys, purchase cost first. For X, how much we are spending? Rupees 140 per kg. Yes or no? How many kg of X we are buying? 2,50,000. So 2,50,000 into 140. Huh? 3 crore? 3 crore 50 lakh. For the next one, it is 3,44,086 kg is what we are buying at the rate of 640. 22 crore? 2,15,000? 040. That will be your purchase cost. GST is there, anyhow ITC is there, so GST we can ignore because ITC is available. Done. Next freight is there. For the first one, freight is nil. For the first one, freight is nil. But for the second one, try to understand how much we have to carry, guys. 3,44,000. 086 kgs we have to carry. However, a single truck of 10 ton can carry 10,000 kgs. Try to understand. 10,000 kgs. So how many times we have to place the order? Number of trips. 34 point whatever it is, but trips cannot be in decimals. So it should be 35 trips. 35 trips. Is that clear? Now, sorry, 35, each trip will cost you 28,000. So 28,000 into 35,000. Sorry, 35. 9 lakh? 80,000. Okay. Anything else is there? No, right? Okay. And remember, your freight cost is nothing but your ordering cost for the product Y. Now, guys, total cost here is, we are not calculating cost of inventory, we are calculating rate per unit. Rate per unit means whatever we spent divided by number of kgs. Carrying cost and all won't form part of the answer. That is for decision making. Okay. 3 crore. 50 lakhs. And here it is. Madam, you tell me one thing. Carrying cost is relating to storage or purchasing? Storage. Cost of storage is direct cost, indirect cost? Indirect cost. So cost per unit, we discussed, no? Cost per unit should include, thumb rule is what? Whatever the cost we incurred till the go down. Carriage cost is which is going to happen after it reaches go down. Total cost, number of units. Number of units, of course, as it is a normal loss, it should be distributed only to good units. In the given question, good units are 2,40,000 and 3,20,000. Cost per kg. $145.83. Next one.
91.23.
691.23. Sir, now carrying cost should be calculated on what, sir? Carrying cost, of course, you should calculate on a revised price. Why revised price, sir? I agree. Normal lost units is not there with us. But relating to that, have we taken a money? Or did we tell that, boss, you give 2,50,000 units, I will pay you just 2,40,000 units related. Why? Because 10,000 is going in between, no? Will the vendor agree? He will pay for 250,000 or 240,000? 250,000, which means money is taken to 250,000 or 240,000. So interest will be paid on what? So carriage should be calculated on the cost of 250,000 or 240,000? 250,000. Now the cost is rupees 140 is cost of 250,000 or rupees 145.83 is cost of.
145.
So always remember, whenever the price is revised, carrying cost should be calculated on. For the first one, how much it would be? 15% of this one. Very good. Are we carrying inventory? Then what carrying cost you are calculating? Are we carrying inventory? Carrying cost will be there. Then what 21 point? For next one. Don't tell 0 now because we are carrying this. 103.6. 8. So for EOQ for the first one would be of course 0. Carrying cost is 0. But for EOQ for the second one would be square root of 2 into, guys, A is how much? A is how much? Not 320,000. A is what we bought, purchased, annual requirement. How much to be purchased? 3,44,000. 3,44,086 into ordering cost per order. That is nothing but freight. 28,000. 28,000 only now. Divided by carrying cost per unit per annum. 103.68. 13,000. 632. 633 will take 13,633 kgs. However, guys, try to understand our truck is designed to carry only 10 tons, not 13.6 tons. We are telling to place the order of 13.6. So EOQ, although it is coming to 13,633 only for theoretical purpose, practical way we can't place so many orders. If at all we pay so much, then we have to pay the penalty for overloading. That will come in costing P&L. However, in this question you can write a conclusion. Theoretically your EOQ is 13,633. However, maximum we can buy is 10,000 tons. 10,000 kgs, basically 10 tons. Sir, but yesterday you told that in that case scenario question, 13,856 it was coming. Although we are using 12,000, you used to purchase 1,000. Yes, I could have carried. Here can you carry? You go, you buy 13,633, load only 10 tons. Other 3,000 what you will do? There, from there you can load. You can bring it to your godown. In godown it was getting spoiled. Here, from the vendor godown only you can't get, no. And try to understand, they are telling material Y is not locally available, from the other state it is coming. They are using the term state also to tell you guys, you can't do the overloading. Within a state, much checking won't be there. But whenever it is state to state, of course in the borders, state borders, revenue department guys will be there. The toll people, everyone will check it. You have to get it checked. So that's why they are telling overloading is also not possible here. Getting it. That is the thing. So that's your fourth question. Mark it as LMR, and that's how you are going to compute. If you want, you can take a photos of this product. What, madam? Going like this or going like this? Going like this. Oh. This fifth one, I asked you guys to do the stores ledger as a homework. Have you guys done? Yes. I hope cost of material consumed also you computed. Yes. How much you got it as?
10,56,798.
18 crore 10 lakh 56,798 you got. You got 840. You got rounding off difference.
Rounding of difference.
That's fine. Sir, 18 lakh. They're telling in crores. Is it? Check once, okay. So listen, that is your cost of material consumed. Also, you know the opening stock. If you do the stores ledger correctly, you will be knowing the closing stock also. Opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2 will give you average inventory. Now, you know the cost of material consumed for this question. Opening stock, closing stock, you can find out using this one. Now, divided by 2 if you do, you will get average inventory. Now, cost of material consumed divided by average inventory, inventory turnover ratio. But for the first 3, remember here. Listen here carefully. Guys, they are asking us reorder level, maximum level, minimum level. Moral of the story, we want to know lead period, lead time as well as consumption. Lead period and consumption. How we can do that, sir? Try to understand. They have given purchase order. When you do the purchase or when you give the purchase order, that doesn't mean that you are receiving it immediately. Boss, now you are placing the order. When you will receive, sir, when you receive the goods receipt note, that day is when you are receiving it. Which means from the date of placing order till we receive the goods, the difference is nothing but your lead time. Reorder period. So using the given question, given information in the question, we are going to find out lead time. How, sir? See, purchase order number 008. Correct? When did you place the order? 15th of December you placed the order. Relating to that, when did you receive the goods? 5th you received the goods. 5th of June, Jan. Next, there is 009. On 30th of December you placed the order. 30th of December. And when did you receive a goods relating to that? 12th. Correct? Next. 010 is also there, no? 010. You placed it on 7th. And when did you receive it? 25th. Correct? I don't think so. Any other purchase order dates. Now, guys, either you are going to exclude the order date or either you are going to exclude the goods received date. Both you should not consider. Okay? Now try to understand. 15th we are excluding. Generally we will exclude the order date. Now 15th you exclude. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 days plus 11 days. 11 days in December. 16 plus 5 days in January. 21 days. So here order took 21 days. Here order took 21 days. Next 30th, which means in December 1 day. 30th you have to ignore. 31st. And January 12 days. 13 days. 7th to 25th. That is 8, 9, 10. 3 days plus 15 days. 18 days. Correct? Now seeing this, I can tell that 21 days is a maximum lead time. 13 days is the minimum lead time. Here, while considering the ICI material answer, please be careful. Minimum lead time they calculated wrong. They have taken it as 14 days. What they have done was, they considered 30th also. They have considered 12th also. Sir, then what you are telling might be wrong, no? First day you exclude. First day also you include. Last day also you include, sir, as per ICI. When they are calculating maximum lead period, they ignored 15th. They considered 5th. So for maximum they ignored. For minimum they included. Basically it's their mistake. Clear mistake it is. So try to understand. First day you can exclude. So as per ICI it is 14 days. But as per your answer it should be 13 days. That is one. Okay. Reorder period is done, sir. Consumption, what we can do? Try to understand. MRN is return note. What we are sending it to supplier. Listen. Material requisition is there. 3000 units once. Correct? 4500 is also there. Correct? 2200 is there. 1500 is there. 4000 is there. 3200 is there. Now my question is very simple. Why do you think they request a material? To play to put fire, to consume. To consume. Don't you think this itself is a consumption? So in this, which is the maximum? 4500. So your maximum consumption is 4,500. Your minimum consumption is 1,500. Got it? Maximum is 4,500. Minimum is 1,500. Hope it is clear. Yes, using that you are going to find out required answers. Average, it is maximum plus minimum divided by 2. 21 plus 13, 34 divided by 2, 17. Here it is 4,000 plus 1,500, 6,000 divided by 2, 3,000. Average consumption is 3,000. I hope it is clear. Mark it as LMR and try to do it. This sixth one is nothing but your ICI material question, where they are practical problem question, where they have told ABC. Here they are telling ABCD. There they have told 175 units, 200 units, 225 units. Here they are telling 550 units, 900 units, 1250 units. All other things remain same. Kindly do it on your own. Sixth one. Okay. Seventh one. A Limited produces product X. This is basically that question, guys, which I told. EXE and DEE. Same question. Where they told 1 unit takes 2 kg. Here they are telling 4 kgs. There they were planning for 10,000. Here they are planning for 20,000. There it was 200 kg less. Here it is 400 kg less. Their maximum 200 kg, 20 kg more. Here 40 kg more. Their opening was 1,000. Here it is 2,000. Their time required, I think it is same. 4 and 8 only, no? Purchase price is 150 there or 250? 125. Double. Opening stock, there it was 900 units. Here it is 1,800. I think carrying cost is same also, or 15%. To place an order, company incurs 1,340. There it was 720. Okay. From the following, calculate the so on. Guys, everything is same. There it was 364, I feel. Here it is 300. Everything is same. I don't know why ICI made a different assumptions for calculation. But you make our normal assumption. For the calculation of your ROQ, you are going to consider how many units to be purchased. For your all other things, you are going to consider how many units to be consumed. Got it? If I am not wrong, purchase should be 34,400. Consumed should be 18,200 into 2, 36,400. If at all everything remains same. Please take it as a homework, 7th one. 8th one we haven't done now. They are asking a ITR. Inventory turnover ratio. Opening stock plus purchases minus closing will give you cost of material consumed. That is 179 minus 11. 168 lakhs. Correct? That is your cost of material consumed. Average inventory is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. 9 lakh plus 11 lakh, 20 lakh divided by 2, 10 lakh. Which means it is 16.8 times. Inventory turnover is 16.8 times. Number of days on an average inventory held. They are not telling any number of days, which means we are going to assume it to be 365 divided by 16.8. 21.73 days on an average we are holding the inventory. They are telling interpret the ratio calculated as above if the industry inventory turnover rate is 10. So if the inventory is 10 and ours is 16.8, which means ours is much more fast moving compared to industry. Ours is fast moving compared to industry. Hope it is clear. 9th one, same question repeated, guys, ignore. Look at this. 12th one. Look at this 12th one. Sorry, 10th one. Sky & Co., an unregistered supplier under GST, purchased the material from Y Limited, which is registered under GST. Try to understand, they are telling us as a unregistered supplier, which means ITC won't be available. But in the question, if they tell ITC is available, then don't use your brains and write and come. Unregistered person can't claim ITC and all that you write in the GST paper. That too, it will be fresh because third paper will be tax, fourth paper will be costing. Dilip sir, come on, additional note. Don't do that. Do whatever they told. Allowed, okay, I don't know anything about ITC. They are telling credit allowed. Don't add it to cost. Getting it? Treat costing as costing, GST as GST. So, following information is available for one lot of 5,000 units of material purchased. So, for 5,000 units, this is the cost. They are asking you to find out cost per unit of material purchased. So, shall we? First, listed price of 2,50,000. Will it form part of cost or no? It will. Trade discount of 10% is there. Should we reduce it or no? 25,000. Cash discount? Okay. 2,25,000 it is. Of course, GST will be calculated on the purchase price minus trade discount. So, GST of 12% should be calculated here. Credit is not available. Credit is not available. 12% on 225,000. Huh? 27,000? 2,52,000. They are telling cash discount at 10%. It is a non-cost item. It's a finance item. Ignore. Toll tax of 5,000. Of course, it is till we reach our till our inventory reaches our godown. Add it. Freight and insurance. Of course, add it. Demurrage is a penalty. Ignore. Commission on purchase. Add it. Amount deposited to returnable container is 30,000. Refund is 20,000. Take 10,000. Other expense is 2% of total cost. Now find out how much is total cost. How much it is coming? 2,94,000. So 2% on this will be 5,800. How was the exam? Sir, awesome. 5,880. How did the exam go? Sir, awesome. Easy, sir. They asked us material cost 5 marks. How calculate the cost per unit with that special adjustments. And when result comes, sir, why they didn't give 5 marks? Because other expenses 2% of total cost should not be included. Other expenses 2% of total cost, which means total cost means inclusive of other expense. Total cost is inclusive of other expense. Did they tell total cost exclusive of other expense? Then why you are excluding while calculating? Which means on 2,94,000 you should not calculate 2%. If you take the total cost as X, other expense will be 0.02x, not 2,94,000 into 2%. So 2,94,000 plus 0.02x is equal to x. So x is equal to 3 lakh. 3 lakh only, no? Yes, sir. 2,94,000 divided by 0.98. Hope it is clear. Or also you can treat it as, boss, if the total cost is 100, 2,94,000 is 98. Because 2 is what? Other expense. So 98 is 294,000. 2 is question mark. You will get it as 6,000. Other expense is so much. So your total cost is 3 lakh. And 20% of the material shortage due to normal reason. Fine. Which means number of units you should take is 5,000 minus 20%. Which will come to 4,000. So 3 lakh divided by 4,000. Per unit how much? Anyone, any doubt in this? Is that clear, people? Is that clear? Pakka. 3 lakh is your total cost, sir. Divided by good units. Here they are telling 20% is normal loss. which means good units while computing, you should reduce the normal loss. 5,000 is total units minus normal loss of 1,000, which will come to 4,000. So 3 lakh is your cost, 4,000 is your unit, per unit 75. Please take a photo. If it's not done, I'm going to the next question. What you are calculating? Next one now.
No, sir. No, sir.
This one only. This one and all they don't give in exam. If at all anyone tells like this, tell them or ask them, did you prepare the paper? There is nothing called easy, difficult and all in ICA examination. Everything is basically concept checking. ICI don't mind giving few easy marks. You can see few subjects though, few questions will be coming compulsorily. Every time you go, although it is very easy, every time in question paper it will be there. In CA finals, there is a concept called mutual fund. One of the dead easy. Not even final level, forget foundation people also will take the marks in that. But every time ICA will ask that question. Reason is, conceptually it is very important. So this question is also conceptually it's very important. Which to be added, which to be reduced. That's why they can ask. Shall we proceed? Or we'll take a break and we'll continue. Shameless people. Wait, listen. Hey. Listen. This is your November 23 RTP question. Is basically our PYP question. Basically our PYP question. So how many more questions are remaining? 11, 12, 14, 15. 4 more, no? Okay. We'll take a break now and we'll come back. We are starting at sharp 6 and we are solving this 4 in another 10-15 minutes. Then we are going to the employee cost. Yes, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen. Sir, concentrate. 12th one. 11th one is done, no? Sorry, 11th one. 10th one is done, right? Measure Tanishka Materials Private Limited produces a product which names yes. The consumption of the raw material is 210 kgs to 350 kgs per week, which means on an average 560 divided by 2, 280 kgs. Other information is as follows. Procurement time is 5 to 9 days, which is basically average 7 days. Purchase price of raw material being rupees 100 per kg. Purchase price how much? 100. Ordering cost is rupees 200. Storage cost is 1% per month, which means per annum 12% plus rupees 2 per unit per annum. So per unit per annum extra how much? 2 rupees. Consider 365 days in a year. You have to consider 365 days in a year. Now you are required to calculate 1. EOQ, economic order quantity, 2. ROL, 3. maximum stock level, minimum stock level, average stock level, number of orders to be placed in a year, total inventory cost. Till here it's peace. But see now, if the supplier is willing to offer 1% discount on purchase of total annual quantity in 2 orders, that is how much ever is required. If at all you are ready to place the order, only 2 orders, that is half of the thing you are going to get in one single order. Then you are going to get 1% quantity discount. Will you accept it or no? 1, 2. If the answer is no, what should be the counter offer with respect to the percentage of discount? So this thing, if you remember, While discussing illustration number 3 or 4 itself, I told you what to do. Correct? You will accept that you will find the discount which will give you a cost equivalent to cost at EOQ. So if that is the discount, we can think of it. If you give more than that, then we will be okay with that. That is basically we have to find out the price at which cost will be equal to EOQ, that we will see. First up, they're asking EOQ. For that few information is required, and here the best part is the lead time is in days, consumption is in weeks. So let's find out consumption per day. Shall we? Sorry. Consider 365 days they are telling. So, guys, how much is minimum consumption? 210 kgs per week. 365 days means each and every single day of the week we are working, which means 7 days in a week we are working. So, minimum consumption is 210 divided by 7. Sorry, 30. Maximum consumption is 350 per week. 50 kgs per day. Average consumption is 280 per kg. Sorry, 280 per week. Average 40 kgs. Now we know the average consumption. Average consumption into 365 if we do, we get a annual requirement. Yes or no? How much it is? 14,600 kgs. Is that clear? EOQ they are asking square root of 2 into A is 14,600, O is 200 divided by carrying cost per unit per annum. Try to understand. See sir, for year it is 210 and 350. We are converting it for days. So sorry, for week it is 210 and 350. So per day should be divided by 7 divided by 7. Average should be also divided by 7. That's how we are going to get 30, 50 and 40. Now carrying cost will be, guys, 12%. So in this case 100 rupees. So that will be 12 plus 2 rupees, anyhow it's a constant, 14. 645.8. 646 kgs. Your EOQ is 646 kgs. They are also asking reorder level. Reorder level is maximum into maximum. Maximum is 50 into maximum lead time is 9. 50 into 9, 450 kgs. Next, maximum stock level they are asking. Maximum stock level is nothing but ROL plus ROQ minus average minimum into minimum. ROL is 450. ROQ is 646 in this case. Minus minimum into minimum. Minimum is 30 kgs and minimum lead time is 5 days. 946 kgs. They are asking minimum also, that is reorder level. Reorder level is 450 minus average into average. Average is 40 kgs and 7 days. 170 kgs. Average stock level is 946 plus 170 divided by 2. 558 kgs. Number of orders to be placed per year will be, guys, you need annual requirement of 14,600. Per order you are placing 646 kgs. So 23 orders. Total inventory carrying cost they are asking. We'll do one thing. We'll do that in table so that it will be helpful for the next two also. Fine. Listen here. One is EOQ. One is quantity discount. Order size. Under EOQ, we computed our order size to be 646 kgs. Correct? Whereas in quantity discount, they are telling whatever the annual requirement is there, that you should take it in 2 orders, which means 14,600 in 2 orders, which will come to 7,300. 7,300 kgs per order. Correct? Number of orders. 14,600 divided by 646. 23 orders. And in this case, it is 2 orders. Correct? Coming to purchase price. In case of EOQ, they are offering a unit at rupees 100. Correct? In case of quantity discount, they are telling us you are going to get 1 rupee discount, which will come to 99. Correct? Next is your carrying cost per unit per annum. They are telling it as 12% plus 2 rupees. 12% plus 2 rupees. For the first one, it is 12 plus 2, 14. For the next one, it is 99 into 12% plus rupees 2. 13.88. 13.88. That's it, or 88888? Okay. This much is clear now. Clear? Done. So if you guys are ready, now we can compute a cost. First is your purchase cost. 14,600 units we are purchasing at the rate of 100 rupees. 14 lakh 60,000. Next one, 14,600 units we are purchasing at the rate of 99 rupees.
14,45,400.
That is your purchase cost. Next is your ordering cost. Ordering cost, basically guys, try to understand, you are placing 23 orders and 2 orders. So 23 orders, each order will cost you 200 rupees. So 23 into 200 is 4,600. 2 into 200 is 400. Next is your carrying cost. Carrying cost will be nothing but your half of order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. Half of order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. That is half of order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. Half of the order size in first case is 646 into 1 by 2, that is 323. 323 into 14 will come to 4,522. And half of 7,300 is 3,650 into 13.88. 50,662. That will give me total cost over here. 14 lakh 69,122. 96,000. 420. 462. So if they give us the quantity discount, we are not going to accept it. So with that, we have computed answer for total inventory cost. This one also. Now it is very important, guys. If the answer is no, what should be the counter offer? What should be the counter offer relating to percentage of discount? That is, if they give what percentage of discount, you are going to accept. I told you yesterday itself, you are going to accept if at all your quantity discount total cost is less than EOQ. We will consider even sometimes if it is equal to EOQ. Now we have to compute at what price our cost will be equal to EOQ in case of quantity discount scenario. Try to understand. Any total cost of inventory will be having 3 things: purchase cost, ordering cost, carrying cost. In the given scenario, we have to make sure all these 3 together will be lesser than or equal to 14 lakh 69,122. That is cost at EOQ. Now try to understand. Purchase cost will be very simple. We don't know at what price it will be equal. That's why we'll take the price as X. If the price is X, the purchase cost will be 14,600 X. Correct? Ordering cost will be, guys, number of orders to be placed, they are telling it as 2. And of course, the per order cost, it is 200. Correct? Now it comes very important here. Concentrate. Carrying cost. Half of the order size. Of course, we know that order size under quantity discount should be 7,300. Correct? Into carrying cost per unit per annum is the thing here. Concentrate. Carrying cost per unit per annum is X into 12%. 0.12x plus there is a constant 2 rupees with that. Plus 2. Got it? All this should be less than or equal to 14,69,122. Now it will be 14,000x, 14,600x plus 400 plus half of 7,300 is how much, guys? 3650. 3650 into 0.12. 438 plus 3650 into 2. 7,300. That is equal to 14,69,122. 438x. Now it is 15,038x is equal to 14,69,122 minus 400 minus 7,300. 15,038x is equal to how much, guys? 61,420. X is equal to 0.18. That is, if at all the price is less than 97.18, then our cost will be less than EOQ. That's why we will accept the price which is 97.18. However, they didn't ask about price. They asked about percentage. So what you are going to do, sir? How much is the discount we are getting from 100 here? 100 minus 97.18, 2.82. Correct? 2.82 is a discount we are expecting when the price was 100. So we are expecting the discount of 2.82% at least. We are expecting a discount of 2.82% at least. If they give more, we will accept. Anyone, any doubt in this, please let me know. If there are no doubt, then we can proceed to the next one. If there are no doubts, we can proceed to the next one. Why? Which one? Because we have to buy whatever we want in a 2 orders. In a year, we want to buy 14,600. So in 2 orders means in each and every order, what should be the order size? 7,300. Hope it is clear, people. If anyone haven't taken it down, you can take a photos. This will be your pick number 1. This will be your pick number 2. Your annual requirement is 14,600. As per quantity discount, you have to get it in just 2 orders, which means each and every order you are going to place 7,300 units as a order. So order size is 7,300. If it's clear, we can go to the next one. Shall we? 12th one. Reliable India Private Limited is a startup company engaged in manufacturing of agrotech product from a raw material which is purchased at 190 per kg. The company incurs a handling cost of 1470, freight of 770 per order. Moral of the story, ordering cost is 2,000. 240 per order. The incremental carrying cost of inventory of raw material is rupees 3 per month, which means 36 per annum. In addition, the cost of working capital finance on investment is rupees 20 per kg per annum, which means my carrying cost per unit per annum is rupees 56, not 36. Because even interest is also carrying cost only, right? Okay. The annual production of the product is 1,50,000 units, and 3 units are obtained from 1 kg of raw material, which means the requirement of the raw material will be, try to understand, 3 units is taking 1 kg. We are producing 150,000 units, which means it takes 50,000 kgs. Your annual requirement is 50,000 kgs. Now, calculate the EOQ they are asking. Very simple. Square root of 2 into 50,000 into ordering cost per order 2240 divided by carrying cost per unit per annum 56. EOQ is 2000 kgs. Next they are asking, determine how frequently company should place the order. Number of orders to be placed is how much, guys? You need 50,000 and per order you are placing 2000 units. So you have to place 25 orders, and in the year, that is 360 days, you are placing 25 orders. So how many days once you are placing the order? 14.4 days you are placing a order. 14.4 days you are placing a order. Is that clear? Oh. Which one? Basically, you have to place 25 orders, sir. In a year, 360 days are there. If you order 25 days in 1 year, 360 days, 25 orders, 1 order question mark. It will come to 14.4 days. Next, if the company proposes to rationalize the placement of orders on quarterly basis, that is, now the company is planning to order 4 orders, which means 12,500 units. Try to understand. In a year, you need 50,000 kgs or units. Kgs. Kgs, correct? Now, if you want to bring everything in 4 orders, which means every order you are going to carry 12,500 units. Is that clear? Okay. Now, determine the percentage of discount they should negotiate. Here, supplier is not offering us. We should go and tell to him, boss, see, 14.4 days once we don't come. We will come 3 months once. So please give us so much discount. Now they are asking us what discount you should ask. Again, compare between EOQ and discount. Now, whatever the cost we get under discount, that should be equal or less than EOQ. Otherwise, we'll go for EOQ only. If he's ready to give that, okay. Otherwise, we'll go to EOQ. For that, we should tell him the rate, no? Okay, we'll find out. EOQ proposal. EOQ and proposal. EOQ order size is how many units? 2000 kgs. Proposal, we are planning to order 4 orders in a year. So 50,000 divided by 4. 12,500 kgs. Number of orders. Number of orders, in case of EOQ, it is 25 orders. That is 50,000 divided by 2,000. In case of proposal, 4 orders. That's what we are planning. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But in this question, you know what is the best part? There is no variable carrying cost. Fixed it is 56 rupees. You get discount, you don't get discount. You get discount, you don't get discount. When I am explaining, you will be writing, busy writing. Then you ask me. Basically, you are not only disturbing me, you are disturbing the whole class. So please, if you have doubts, keep it at the end. Okay? Please concentrate now. Writing, you can do it later also. You should understand certain things. Writing, you can do it later. Now, if you concentrate on writing, then you will miss it out here. When writing, when we are teaching regular topic is different. Why? There we are going slow. Here, if you miss 1 second, we will be in the next line. That's the thing. So, concentrate here. Number of orders is 25 and 4. Correcta? Now, purchase price. Purchase price in case of EOQ 100 rupees. 190. 190. In case of quantity discount, we don't know how much it is. In case of quantity discount, we don't know how much it is. We only have to determine that. X. And next is your carrying cost. Best part about it is there is no variable in it. In both the cases, it is 36 plus 20, 36 plus 20. 56, 56. Yes or no? Because there is no percentage of price. Directly they have given 36. Now we are going to compare the cost. In fact, no need to compare the cost. First we will find out how much is cost under EOQ. Then we will quote them a price. Purchase price would be, guys, you are buying 50,000 units at the rate of 190 rupees. 90? 95 lakhs.
Yes, sir.
Ordering cost will be, you have to place 25 orders. Each end order will cost you rupees 2,240. 56,000. Okay. Next, carrying cost. Carrying cost will be half of your order size into carrying cost per unit per annum. Half of order size is 1,000. 1,000 into 56 is 56,000. Now your cost under EOQ is 96 lakh 12,000. Now while quoting the price, I should be very careful here. I will make sure the cost won't exceed 96 lakh 12,000. Otherwise, there is no point in me going and buying just in 4 orders. Correct? So I will quote him the price which gives me the total cost of less than 96 lakh 12,000, max to max equal to 96 lakh 12,000. That is, you know that total cost includes 3 components. Which are those? Purchase cost, ordering cost, carrying cost. Here I should make sure that is less than or equal to 96 lakh 12,000. Here I should make sure it is less than or equal to 96 lakh 12,000. Is that clear? Now, purchase cost would be, guys, very simple. You are buying 50,000 units. That will be 50,000x. Correct? Ordering cost, we know that we have to place 4 orders. Each order will cost us 2240. Carrying cost is the thing here. Half of order size. Order size, if you want to place in 4 orders, which means 12,500 units. And best part here is there is no X and all. Straight away 56. That should be less than or equal to 96 lakh 12,000. That is 50,000x plus 8,960 plus 3 lakh 50,000 is equal to 96 lakh 12,000. So 50,000x is equal to 96 lakh 12,000 minus 350,000 minus 8,960. X is 185.4. How much is this one? 92 lakh 040. Okay. Now X is equal to 185.06. Now try to understand. Right now the price is 190. We are getting a discount or we should need a discount of at least 4.96. Correct? In terms of percentage it is 4.94. 94. 4.94 divided by 190 into 100. 2.6 percentage. So we are going to quote them 2.6 percentage at least. At least. So take it down. Yes sir, what was the doubt? 12,500 how did we get? We have to place 4 orders in a year. In our requirement is 50,000. 4 orders means per order
50,000 by 4.
Mark it as LMR. Is that clear, people? So we can proceed then. Sir, how many questions are done? 2 more are there, huh? 3 more remaining. 14 and 15. 13 is done. 13 is that repetitive question of PYP. Unlimited. I think PYP it was January question, right? January 25. And in RTP, November 23. If at all anyone seen and went November 23, peace. 4 marks. See this, 14th question. Unlimited uses 6 kg of material X to produce 1 finished goods of M. The current demand for M is 16,000 units quarterly per annum. 64,000 units, by the way, that is finished goods. 1 kg of material X will cost you 40 rupees. The cost relating to quotation and all is 2,000. That they are telling about ordering cost. The cost of fund invested in inventories, cost of storage, insurance, etc. is 15% per annum. Now, 64,000 into 1 product requires how many kg of raw material? 6 kgs. 3 lakh?
84,000.
Our annual requirement is 3,84,000. Now, calculate the EOQ. Square root of 2 into 3,84,000 into ordering cost 2,000 divided by carrying cost is 15% of rupees 40. 6. How much is EOQ? 16,000 kgs. Correct? Now, comment. Should Ani accept the offer of 2.5 by the supplier if they are required to be doing the 4 installment? This is normal your comparison table, guys. You can do it on your own. Fine now? Okay. Shall we go to the May 25 RTP? Catalyst Limited is a distributor of industrial chemicals providing the chemicals in drum packaging. Each drum of chemical costs 200 from supplier and company sells it at 240. So basically we are not a manufacturers. In fact, we are a traders. Annual demand is estimated to be 250,000 drums. The cost of delivery is estimated as 100 per order. And the annual variable holding cost is 180 plus 10% of purchase cost. 180 is variable, 10% is 180 is fixed, 10% is variable there. Based on the above data, the managing director calculates EOQ. So MD calculated EOQ and suggests that it should serve as the foundation for the purchasing in upcoming periods. So try to understand. Our MD calculated EOQ and is telling let's go for EOQ. Okay. However, the purchase manager states that MD has ignored his share of bonus of 10% of the amount by which the total inventory holding cost and ordering cost before such remuneration are below 2 lakh. Read that line once again. However, purchasing manager stated that managing director has ignored his share of bonus.
It could not form cost of, it could not form cost because bonus will not come under.
It will not form part of cost, but see there, read carefully. Director has ignored his share of bonus of 10% of the amount by which total inventory holding and ordering cost before remuneration are below 2 lakh, which means try to understand our manager is getting a bonus provided he keeps our ordering cost and carrying cost less than 2 lakh. If he keeps our ordering cost and carrying cost less than 2 lakh, how much bonus, sir? Let's say Our total of ordering cost and carrying cost is 120,000. Then he's saving us 80,000 now. On this, 10% bonus should be given. 8,000. Now try to understand. I agree. As per your ordering cost and carrying cost, you are able to save 80,000. But from the company point of view, net we were able to save just 72,000 because 8,000 we have to give as bonus, no? Yes. So for decision making, this cost is important or no? For computing inventory carrying inventory cost, it is not important. I agree. But for decision making, it is. So he further points out that supplier also offer a quantity discount on purchase order. That is, if the order size is 1000 drums or above, the price will be 199.6. If at all it is 500 to 999, then it is rupees 200. They are asking you to calculate a EOQ, just like your MD. Second, comment whether they should look forward to the quantity discount offer of purchasing 1000 drums after calculating total cost considering purchase manager's bonus along with the supplier quantity discount. So they are asking you to take the decision on the basis of the purchase manager's bonus. Got it? Now listen, very simple. First let's calculate EOQ. Shall we? Square root of 2 into A. A is how much, guys? 2,50,000. O is how much? Ordering cost per order? 100. That's it. Carrying cost will be, try to understand, 180 rupees is fixed plus 10% of purchase price. In case of EOQ, purchase price is 200. 10% of 200 is 20. So 180 and 20 is 500 drums. 500 drums. Your EOQ is 500 drums. Now they are asking whether to go for 1000 drums or 500 drums. Okay. So we'll compute the cost and whichever is better, we'll go for that. But listen here, cost also includes for decision making bonus. Okay. EOQ quantity discount. EOQ and quantity discount. EOQ will be, guys, EOQ will be purchase cost. Under both the cases, we have to buy 2,50,000 drums. Correct? Now, each drum will cost you 200 rupees. So, 2,50,000 into 200 is 5 crore, no? Okay. In case of quantity discount, it won't be 200. In case of quantity discount, it is 199.6. That is 2,50,000 into 199.6. 4 crore 99 lakhs. That's it. Okay. Next is your ordering cost. In case of EOQ, 500 drums, which means how many orders to be placed? 2,50,000 divided by 500. 500 orders. In case of quantity discount, it is 2,50,000. We are placing order for 1000 drums. $250 orders. Guys, in the question, listen once again. In the question, instead of 1000, if they told range between 1000 to 5000, range between 1000 to 5000, for decision making, what quantity you would have selected? 1000 you have to select, because try to understand, your ordering cost is just 100 rupees. Carrying cost is almost 200. Carrying cost, how much you are getting? You calculated, no? You didn't calculate, huh? No, under discount. 10% of 199.6. 199. Huh? 96. So try to understand. Your carrying cost per unit is 199.96. Purchasing cost per order is 100. Which means for each and every unit you carry more and more, it is as good as you are placing one more order. Getting it? That's why we will select one with the lower order size, because more the order size, more the carrying cost. Hope you understood what I told. The same logic we applied in our practical problem, fifth one, if I am not wrong. The ranges. That's why we took the end figure, I mean beginning figures. 500, 1000, 2000, 3000 instead of taking some other numbers. So I hope you understood what to do in that scenario. So it is 500 units and 250 units. So orders 500 into 100, 250 into 100, 25,000. Next is carrying cost. In case of EOQ, it is half of 500, 250 into 200, 50,000. In case of quantity discount, half of 1000, 500, 500 into quantity discount, 1000 units, right? Half of 1000, 500, 500 into 199.96.
99,980.
1 9 80 na. Guys, tell me the just total of this. 1 lakh.
1 lakh 24,000.
Next one.
1 lakh 24,000.
5 crore 24,980.
1 lakh 24 980. Try to understand. Bonus. A. Bonus. In first scenario, difference between 2 lakh and 1 lakh is 1 lakh. And that how much percent bonus we are giving? 10%. So here additional cost is 10,000. In the second scenario, 2 lakh minus 1 lakh 24 980 is 75,020. Bonus on that is 10%. 7,502. Hope you understood about bonus. Whatever we are saving from the 2 lakh rupees, on that we are giving 10% as a bonus to our purchase manager. That will be, as a company, it's our cost only. So under EOQ, our cost is coming to 5 crore 60. Sorry, 5 crore 1 lakh 10,000. 5 crore 1 lakh 10,000. Second one it will be 7502. 2 lakh minus 1 lakh 24 980. How much it is? How much you are saving? 75,020 na on the 10%. How much is this? 5 crore? 5 crore 32,000. 482. Guys, under quantity discount only we are having less cost. Just by considering your ordering cost, carrying cost, don't fall for that. Go for the quantity discount. If at all you give right to your purchase manager, then straight away he will go for the EOQ because he is getting more bonus. Getting it? This is how you are going to do. I hope to some extent now material costing you are not feeling any, what to tell, alien kind of thing. Almost all the parts are touched. While telling theory, whatever the extra points I told, if at all it is like this, what you should do, if I am not wrong, all those things, almost all those things are covered in your RTP and PYPs. Yes, all these things you have to After revising your ICI material completely, then only go and see all these things. Okay. With that, we have completed our material costing. Let's take a break of 4 minutes and we are proceeding with next chapter. No photo.